Hey guys, so today I'm coming at you in full-on hot mess mode. I have been cleaning all morning. I'm sorry if you hear a loud noise in the background. I've got fans turned on, shampooed some carpets, trying to dry those out. But today I thought I would bring you guys along with me while I try to deal with this nightmare. I don't really have a space to do my makeup. This particular area here is just on top of my dresser, and there's not enough light in here, so I'm not actually able to do my makeup in here, but this is where I keep everything. So it's just gotten completely out of control. I have this one acrylic storage container, and I actually bought another one just recently at TJ Maxx. So I want to get that set up, get some product transferred into it. Some of these baskets I have are for putting products in to, I don't film in here, I film somewhere else. So those are to put products in to take downstairs to film. I have just all these extra bins, my everyday makeup bag. I have over here like some skincare stuff, my empties bin, and it's just out of control and gross. So let's clean this up. I think the first thing I want to do is take some of this stuff off because this is just overwhelming and I don't even know how to begin. The one I bought. So this one from TJ Maxx. I think it was $24.99. I don't recall how much this one was. I got this one on Amazon, but I will put that on the screen. So they're exactly the same height, same size. This one just has 2 small drawers at the top, and this one has 4. So this one has an extra large drawer, which I like because I really need a place to store my eyeshadow palettes. So one of the first things I really wanted to tackle is my brushes. Right now I have my brushes in these and then overflow in here. So I kind of wanted to try and have them all in the same place, have them a little bit more organized. So I also bought this at TJ Maxx. This was $5.99. It's just like a metal tin sort of thing with 3 slots. That was noisy, but they fit perfectly. So I have my eye brushes in this first compartment. The other 2 compartments, I have my larger face brushes. I may try to further organize these 2 compartments, but for now, this works. And I liked too, this has little like rubberized feet. So setting it down on my wooden vanity, I didn't worry about it damaging anything. In the next drawer, I have my highlighters and my bronzers mixed together, and I kind of want to separate them as I acquire more products. It just makes it easier to find. Okay, so I thought I would move you guys to give you kind of a better view here. I have these 2 drawers with all of my blushes and then a mixture of highlighters and bronzers, but I also have in some of the baskets and bins I pulled off just a lot of loose things, particularly things I've used recently or that are newer to my collection. So I think what I'm gonna do is grab one of the large empty drawers from my new acrylic container, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull out all of my highlights. This is a brand new one to me. I just got this at TJ Maxx. I remember when this launched, when Becca launched this, I was so torn about purchasing this because it's such a unique color, but I convinced myself I did not need to spend this much money on an orange highlight. But when I was at TJ Maxx shopping for this organizer, I found this for $9.99. And particularly with the news that Becca is closing, I had to pick this up. It's such a unique shade. Oh my goodness, look at that. I just feel like in the summer with an orange or coral tone blush with like a light hand. I don't know, I've not really seen any other highlights like this, so I had to grab it. These are two that are newer to my collection also. These are the e.l.f. Putty Blushes, and I have the shade Bora Bora and Bali. So this is the newest one to me. I've tried it I think once, and it's really pretty. I'm loving that. I also just got this. I've never tried anything from Kylie Jenner before, but these blushes were on sale at Ulta from $18 down to $8. And as I just mentioned, I've kind of been looking for a nice, more orange or coral toned blush, and I thought this one looked really pretty. It's the shade We're Going Shopping, and it's incredibly matte, which I like. Many of my blushes are glowy, so I like kind of having a more matte option. Okay, I think the next thing I want to tackle is my face powders, my setting powders. Right now, I'm just using this little tiny drawer. I really didn't have that many before, but my collection has expanded, and they don't fit in that drawer anymore. All right, my single eyeshadows is another part of my collection that has grown. So right now I have cream shadows and shadow sticks and individual powders and all of my liquid eyeshadows all in one bin. They don't fit and it makes it difficult to find. So I'm trying to decide how to separate these. So right now I have my cream products over here and then my individual powders over here. As you can see, I have several more individual cream eyeshadows than I do powder. For powder products, I just typically tend to gravitate towards palettes, whereas creams, you know, do better being in individual packages with lids and things like that. So I'm not sure I love how I have this organized, but this will do for now. Okay, so in this little bin is where I have a mixture of mascaras and brow pencils and brow gels and my sharpener, and it's too full. In this drawer I have my concealers and primers. So I think what I want to do is take one of my small empty ones and I'm going to switch concealer and the primer to that one for now. And then I think what I'm going to do is separate these and put mascaras in one. And brow products and sharpener in the other. You guys, I finally found this. I had one that I found at my Target, but it was the waterproof kind, which I've been wearing, and I hate waterproof mascara, but this is such an amazing mascara. I've been forcing myself to. So I ran to Walmart this morning, and this was the very last one in any color that's washable and not waterproof. I'm so excited. For concealers, okay, so right now all my concealers fit just fine in this small container. I have a few new ones I just got that I want to try out. I've never tried the Milani Conceal and Perfect, so I picked that up today. And then the e.l.f. hydrating camo concealer rather. I had it in the shade Medium Sand, which if you can tell from my hand is way too dark for me. So I've been having to mix this with another concealer. So I picked up a shade today. This one is Fair Beige that I think will be much closer to the correct color because I really want to try this out on its own. Those are fitting just fine in there for now. And I'm gonna grab this other small one to put my extensive primer collection in. I don't really care for primer. The pore filling primers are the only ones that I really notice any results with. And then I have my e.l.f. glitter primer. I don't wear eye glitter, but this is really nice for when you're applying a shimmery shade with your finger. It really helps get more payoff, but this one I love, the Benefit Professional. I put this basically just on my nose, and because I don't wear makeup all the time, this one, I just got a mini and it's lasted me plenty. And then I saw Alana Davison use this and she really liked it, so I picked this up. This is a NYX mini. Like, I don't know if you can see with the light shining through, but I've only used this twice and it's already down to there. This was $7.99. I think she said the full size one was like $22 or $23. So I like this so far, but I don't know if I could convince myself to pay $22 for this. Okay, so in this one I have all of my foundation and tinted moisturizer products. I don't love that I'm laying these two down. I don't know. I'm gonna have to revisit this. These, I don't think I need to keep both of these. I really like this, but I bought this shade Light 280N and it's too dark for me, so I picked this one up. This is Light 210N and it's much better. They really look so similar though. I'm thinking I might keep the darker one just to see if, as we get into summertime and my skin gets a little bit of a tan, if that one will be a okay match. Alright guys, I have 2 large trays left, and for these I want to try and put some of my eyeshadow palettes. Okay, so I think that is all I'm going to be able to fit in here. The rest of them are just a little bit too large, I think, to fit in these, but a lot of these are the smaller ones that I've been concerned about kind of tipping off. I had them all stacked on top of one of my acrylic organizers, and I was just really worried about a lot of these small ones slipping off, particularly this Marc Jacobs one that I just got, since it's kind of a rounded shape. Put that this way. Okay, so this is what we're looking like at this point with these two. This feels much better. There were some drawers I was having difficulty opening. Certainly in these drawers I was having difficulty fitting products or finding them. These are the majority of the leftover palettes. I have a couple more actually. I have my Shein palette I just got. I have my Profusion Ultra Cool and my original Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. And then I have my Shein face palette. So all of these I think I'll have to maybe put in a basket or a bin to organize them, because they're just not going to fit in these. And if I have to, I can put things back on top, but I'd really just rather not. Okay, those all fit in here. This basket is obviously way too big for all of these, but I might move them to another basket eventually. But for now, they fit. I can fit a few extra things in here if I need to. So this is the organizer that I have for all of my lip glosses and bullet lipsticks. The only frustrating thing is that this Fenty gloss won't fit because it's like a hexagon, so I just kind of have to lay it up here, which annoys me, but this is totally fine for storing all of these products. I do think what I'm going to do quickly though is split it. Everything's all mixed together right now, so I think I'm going to put my bullet lipsticks in one half and then my glosses in the other. So this is the other organizer I have. This is in terrible shape right now. Look at how dusty this is. Okay. Wipe that out as best I could. So typically here is where I've been putting, kind of in this open compartment, my setting sprays. I only have 3. I don't know that I want to keep them there. This is not mine, by the way. My mother gave this to my daughter. It's like a really intense peach scented spray, and if I make the mistake of letting her keep this in her room, she sprays it everywhere, and it's so intense it gives me a headache. So I keep it in here and she just asked me to use it, but this is mine. A little bit better smelling. So all of this is kind of skincare stuff, and most of my skincare stuff is in my bathroom. I just use it right after I get out of the shower. So I think I'm gonna try and move all this stuff in there. I used to have all my skincare stuff out here, but then I started using a hyaluronic acid serum from The Ordinary, which I really wanted to put on my face while it was still damp. So I moved that and my moisturizer in there, and I have a couple of serums in there and eye creams. So I think I'm just gonna move the rest of this in there. These little tiny compartments are really difficult to get into. Oh well. Okay, so now what this has in it, I've got my perfume here. I have my native deodorant, my solar oil, nail oil. I have some smaller perfumes. I have my Glossier Coconut Balm.com and just a chapstick. My empties bin, I'm not going to do anything to this. It's just going to go over in the corner where it was. Okay, so I have this little bin that just has like my hairbrush, some makeup wipes I use for removing swatches, and a nail file. I don't know that I need to keep that in here, but I don't really have a better place to put it right now. And then I also have a small container that I got from Target that just has a bunch of different sponges in it. And then I have one to put like hair clips and hair ties and stuff in. I also have my body moisturizer. So here is what this is looking like at this point. So I think I have everything pretty well organized in actual containers, but I really need to figure out where everything is gonna go on here. I also just bought this today. This is the Clean Beauty Mineral SPF 30. It's a face moisturizer, but it has the sunscreen in it. So I had never heard of this brand before. This is actually a Walmart brand. It's a Walmart brand. And I was watching a video, one of Hiram's videos, where he's ranking like drugstore skincare or just affordable skincare, and this one I was really surprised. He said that he was really impressed by it. So I was at Walmart this morning to pick up some other things. I thought I would grab this. I also have my everyday makeup bag. This is empty right now since So when it's not COVID, I usually do my makeup in the car most days, and so I would keep stuff in here that I was using. It was really easy to just grab and take with me. But since I haven't been using this a ton right now, I think I'm just gonna put it in this bin that has the eyeshadows in it because there's extra space in there. So I have these two just plastic bins. One's empty. This is filled with stuff I'm decluttering and getting rid of. A lot of this was stuff from a Dollar Tree makeup haul that I did, a try on. I'll link that up above. That was a lot of fun. And some of the products I'm keeping, but these are the ones that just did not work for me, did not care for. I also did a video of products I regret buying. Some of those are in here. These kind of bummed me out. I just bought these and have never worn them, but these are from Wet n Wild. I got a Mega Last Liquid Catsuit High Shine lipstick in the shade Send Nudes, and then I got two of these. What is that? I don't even know what the line is, but they're these adorable bullet lipsticks. The packaging is so cute, and the shades I got are really pretty. I got Skinny Dipping and Never Nude. These are so pale. Like, I swatched them and they looked nice. One's a little bit more of a brown tone, one's a little bit more on the mauve side, but I put these on and they made me look dead. So other than that, I just have these two empty baskets that I use for filming. So I wish I had more space up here because this thing and these are not very attractive, but I do need them. So let's see, this is the finished product. Here we have, again, all of my larger and excess eyeshadow palettes. I believe these are all eyeshadow palettes. All of my face palettes, which I didn't have a ton, but I moved those into the appropriate drawers. So here I have my little primers, concealer, then here I have some of my smaller eyeshadow palettes. These are more mid-sized ones. Then down here is where I have all my foundation and tinted moisturizer. I've got my pressed and loose setting powders here. Then on this side, this drawer is where I have eyebrow pencils. I think I have maybe one eyeliner. I don't wear eyeliner, but I think I have one pencil eyeliner in here, my sharpener, and brow gels. This one is all mascaras. This is a drawer where I have cream and liquid eyeshadows, singles rather, and then this is the drawer where I have my powder eyeshadow singles. Then this is all blush, this is all bronzer, and this is all highlight. So I did move. I have one Becca highlight palette that I put down here. And then in the bronzer drawer, I put my Cali Contour palette from Smashbox. So then I've got all of my lip products here. I have over here all my brushes. I really like this organizer so much better. My sponges, hair stuff. I just kind of stuck my setting sprays in that little nook. And then this organizer with sort of some random perfume and lip balms and that sort of thing. I just set these here because these are things I kind of grab multiple times a day to use, and then my empties bin. So that's it, guys. Thanks for coming with me. Thanks for putting up with all of this craziness. I'm feeling super shiny right now. But thanks for coming with me while I clean and pick this up. I appreciate it. Leave me some comments down below. I think I'm gonna tackle my bathroom next, so let me know if you would like to see that one. I hope you guys will give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys later. Bye.